Hey guys, how's it going? Professor Shuckle here, and today I'm back with another Pokemon Draft League video. This time we'll be going over our Week 3 game for the Well, which, as a reminder, is a non-Terra Paldea post-home league that we're in. We've played the first 2 weeks. Week 1 was a live commentary, Week 2 was a post-commentary. And we won both the games, and we are sitting top of the standings for now, as you can see. And this week we're up against Spheal, who is someone I've not played before, but I share a private server with him, so I know him. He's a decent battler, I believe, so it should be a fun one. So without much further ado, let's jump into his team. He has a team of Baxcalibur, Urshifu Single Strike, Zapdos, Cyclizar, Scizor, Clodsire, Volcanion, Azelf, Go-Go, Dachshund, and Fargiraffe. It's a pretty scary team. Actually, I was going to say very physical, but there is a Zapdos, Volcanion, Azelf that can be special. So threats to my team, Baxcalibur is a menace. I don't really switch into this Mon really well, especially because it gets Freeze Rise, so it can bop the Quagsire and get past unaware. So like a DD, Icicle Crash, Glaive Rush, Earthquake set could be devastating. A Choice Band set could be devastating, or like even just 4 attacks, you know, Ice Shard or like Sword Stance Ice Shard. And yeah, because like once it gets a little bit of chip on Valiant, Sword Stance Ice Shard is gonna hurt, especially with like a boosting item. And then I don't really have the best Scarfers to deal with it because Goldengo is slower than Bax and like for the DD set. And my other potential Scarfers like Lando's or Rude, Noivern all get bopped by Ice Shard. Arcanine as a Scarfer is an option, of course, but yeah, like it's difficult switching into Baxcalibur, even without Terra, which is, you know, shows how good this Pokemon is and how broken Dragon Ice as a coverage is, especially when you have the coverage moves to hit like the types that resist it. Urshifu, definitely a threat. Again, I don't really switch well into this Pokemon. It also gets Trailblaze and Punching Glove, so it can get around Rocky Helmet, and like he can hit the unaware Quagsire with Trailblaze, boosted speed, and then Wicked Blow through the rest of my team. So that's definitely scary. Zapdos, again, a little hard for me to switch into, other than like Eviolite Dunsburst, but it can just U-turn or Volt into Urshifu, right? So Zapdos, I think here should be his pivoting and way to bring in like Urshifu, Baxcalibur. Same with Cyclizar. It can Shed Tail, obviously. Shed Tail is not banned. So the top 2 behind us up can definitely be super, super scary. It can Rapid Spin the hazards away as well. So getting chip damage can be difficult for like Iron Valiant. And obviously Draco, Knockoff, like it has good utility. I don't think, like, again, Psycho is as good as the team you have drafted around it, I believe. Like, on its own, it's not a good Pokemon, but it depends on what can abuse its Shed Tail and stuff. So, yeah. We do have pretty good counter to it in Goldengo, because even though the Psycho gets Overheat, it's not, like, the strongest. And Goldengo is bulky and can recover, and you can't taunt it, right? So, that's one good thing, and he doesn't really switch into Goldengo that well, which we can, you know, use to our advantage. Scizor is not the best here, I would say, but maybe it's needed so that the Iron Valiant doesn't get out of hand, because he is pretty weak to the Valiant. So I could see Scizor coming as a way of revenging it. Also because Scizor forces the Fire Punch from Valiant, because I don't think it gets Mystical Fire. And so I guess, you know, it forces a mixed or physical Valiant, which is good for him because then he can fish for static pairs with Zapdos. Clodsire is like a pretty annoying one. It shuts down Rotom pretty hard if it is Water Absorb. I'm not sure if it'll be Water Absorb or Unaware. It also has Hazard. It's also decent into the Valiant because it resists both Fairy and Fighting. And like if you guess the correct type, like attack or special attack, then you can also tank it pretty easily. Like Psychic won't do as much. So I could definitely see it coming with like Recover, Earthquake, maybe Hazards, maybe Jab, Toxic, something like that. Volcanion also can come for sure. As I said, my team Spadef is not very good. Noivern's a pretty good check for Volcanion, so maybe I could see it not coming. And like Rotom is a pretty good check as well, unless you run like Solar Beam. But if he's been watching my games week 1, I did scout for the Solar Beam lure. So, and I will probably do that again if, I bring Rotom. So it's up for grabs. Also, if he's not heavy duty boots, he will take 25% from rocks. So yeah, I'm not sure. It does get Flame Charge. That can be scary as well if Rotom is chipped or Noivern are chipped. So definitely scary and like hard to switch into, and Steam Eruption burns are really annoying. Azelf, always scary, has really good coverage, the speed is really good. So yeah, definitely an annoying one for sure. Again, can do a bunch of things. Goat, I don't necessarily see him coming because I don't think it can hit Noivern. I don't know if it gets Edge. But again, even if it bulks up and Noivern's gonna, what do you call it? Can just Hurricane, and if it hits, it's gone, right? So, not sure if Go-Go's gonna come. It could maybe come to check Lando, but I do think he has a Zapdos, which is an okay check into Lando, and he does offensively pressure Lando. So, not sure. Maybe it comes. Dash Bun. Again, not really sure if it comes because it's a free Goldango every time, and then Goldango is really tough for him to deal with. So I'm not sure if the Dash Bun comes. And same with the Fur Giraffe. I don't think it's going to come. I'm not 100% sure though. So yeah, as for my team, Iron Valiant's really good. It can be special, physical, as again, like he doesn't really switch into the stabs really well. The Scizor does force the Fire Punch because as far as I'm aware, I don't think this gets Mystical Fire, but let me double check, just to be sure. Do you get Mystical Fire? No, right? Yeah, because it would be here. So, yeah. So it does force the Fire Punch, and it does force like a... What do you call it? A move for Clodsire too, because it can't hit it with its stab. But other than that, I think it's really good. It does 4 into resist Wicked Blow, which is also something to note. Goldango, as I said, is really good in this matchup. Shadow Ball and Make It Rain don't have a lot of switch-ins, and it can abuse. If the Clodsire is unaware, you can Make It Rain on it, and unaware ignores your drop, so you can hit it pretty hard. And there's a couple of mons I can come in easily on, like Cyclizer or the Goldango. Or the Dash Bun, which, we can abuse. Lando T, also really good. His only resists to Earthquake or Zapdos, Azelf, and Go-Goat. If I predict the U-turn on the Azelf and Go-Goat, they take a chunk, and Stone Edge hits the Zapdos really, really hard. So I think Lando is pretty good. Obviously, Scar for Sap Lando is, again, like, a little deterred by Ice Shard backs, which is a little annoying. But, similar to last week, I think if I can get it in, I can fire up very strong Earthquakes and do a lot of damage, which should be good. Rotom, I don't think that's the best matchup for Rotom. Like, it can do stuff like it can set screens, it can foul play, it can trick lagging, tail the backs. But unaware Clodsire, Water Absorb Clodsire should be able to come in on Rotom very freely, and that kind of loses me momentum, right? Unless I run something like screens, and I ran screens 1 week already, so it's like, I don't know. I felt like Rotom had an okay matchup, but it was not part of the 6 that I'm bringing. Same with Zarude. Felt like Zarude matchup into Bax, Zapdos, Scizor, and Volcanion was just a little annoying. I know it gets like coverage in like bulk up and stuff to get past it, but I felt like it would take way more work. So I kind of decided it was not the matchup for Zarude this time, and there wasn't like a strong ground to take care of this game. Like Clodsire is the defensive ground. There is a Psychic Azelf that I could have brought Zarude for, but once again, like, Azelf does get Dazzle and U-turn, so, it's not like Zarude's the safest switch in. Arcanine has a really good matchup in my opinion. and because I haven't brought it the first 2 weeks, I decided this is going to be its debut. Flare, Blitz, Head Smash, and Close Combat hit his whole team really, really hard. And due to Rocket ability, we are not going to take any recoil, which is awesome. And it does get Flame Charge. So if somehow Scizor kills something on our team and is left in, we can freely Flame Charge, get a speed boost, and then just start clicking buttons, right? And especially if our Head Smash hits, our opponent's going to be in a lot of trouble, right? Because he doesn't really switch into this Mon, and yeah, that's basically it. I was debating agility so it can be faster than Urshifu, because Scarf Urshifu could be a problem. So I might do that because the Scizor can't really do much to us, right? So I might just make the change, because on my team at the moment I do have Flame Charge. Noivern is really good here to get rid of hazards because we don't have removal otherwise, and he does have T-Spikes, Spikes, Rocks, which can definitely be annoying. And also it's like a really good switch into like Scizor, Volcanion, and Go-Goat, right? Like you can just switch in Roost, Draco, whatever. So pretty solid here for sure. Dunsparce is pretty decent, but the issue is that there's a lot of mons that can abuse it for sure here. Like Zapdos can, like, if I bring it, it would be Spadef. And then I bring it in on Zapdos and just U-turns to Volt Switches and goes into Urshifu, and then I'm in trouble. And I don't really want that, so even though it's good, I felt like it was probably better to not be too passive. And then same with Quagsire, like I don't feel like Quagsire checks much in this game. Scizor gets Trailblaze, Cyclizer gets Power Whip, Zapdos hits really hard with Hurricane, Baxcalibur gets Freeze Dry, you know. So I just felt like the Quag wasn't gonna cut it this game. And Mach is a pretty okay matchup here because Mach got Drain Punch this gen. So you can definitely hit the Bax and Urshifu hard with Drain Punch, and then obviously Poison Jab and Ice Punch and Fire Punch does have the coverage to do some damage. And yeah, so that being said, let's jump into the team and what we're bringing. Starting up, we're bringing the Arcanine, and we're running Boots, Flame Charge, Flare Blitz, Head Smash, Close Combat. As I said, once I get the speed boost, it does put in the work. I am debating changing this Flame Charge to Agility, which I might do, just to cover for Scarf Urshifu, right? Because what's his Scarfers? Azelf, Urshifu, maybe Bax, maybe Wolk, right? Those would be the main ones I can see, and I guess to be faster than Scarf Urshifu could be worth it, because I don't know if the Scizor is going to carry CC or not, right? I might change this, but yeah, basically the point is, if the Scizor gets a kill, we want to let Scizor have a kill, so we can bring in our Arcanine, Boot so we don't take any Rocks damage, Rock Hit so we don't take any recoil damage, boost our speed, and then just start clicking buttons. This can definitely be a win con, so that's what I'm going to try and play it as, most likely. Next up, I have Iron Valiant with a Rocky helmet and pretty bulky. I believe this is enough speed for the Azelf, right? Oh no, it's not for the Azelf. It's something creeping Azurut. Sorry, yeah, it's a bit of an aggro creep. And we're running Moonblast, Future Sight, Fire Punch, and Encore. This is my main switch into Urshifu and make it take Rocky Helmet damage because we resist 4 times the Wicked Blow. And then we can Encore if it clicks Sword Stance or, you know. And then Future Sight's also pretty free click on the Urshifu, which is probably going to swap. And then we can swap out based on what he goes into. And then Fire Punch was for the Scizor. Even though we have negative attack, it still does like 70%, I believe, to Scizor because its attack is so high anyway and 4 times weak. So I don't think I'll stay in on Scizor most likely, but you know, if I do, I thought it might be worth it. And other than that, Moonblast still hits his team pretty hard. Future Sight can be good to help with switching around. And yeah, basically that's it. I lost to Rocky Helmet, Encore, Valiant in Trick House. Money Guy sauced me with one. And even though like Booster Energy, Offensive, Iron Valiant looked really good in this matchup, I thought it'd be funny if I brought a Rocky Helmet one, so I'm bringing a Rocky Helmet one. because Pokemon's all about fun, right, guys? Next up, Noivern with the heavy-duty boots. Why am I frisked? I might change this to... Oops. I might change this to Infiltrator just before the battle because of Shed-Tail. I completely forgot. And we're running Defog, Flamethrower, Draco Meteor, Roost, and pretty bulky. As I said, this is, once again, just to keep hazards off, and it's pretty bulky and can just stay around, checks Volcanion, probably Scizor, and stuff, right? So, again, just a defensive Noivern to Defog, and just deal some chip damage, hopefully. I think our team has more longevity than him, because he has Recover on Zapdos, Regen Cycle, Recover, Clodsire, and then Wish and Synthesis. I guess Double Wish bottom core, but I feel like overall, like, Noivern can help us stay around longer, and, you know, and based on how I play with, like, chip damage and progress, I think Noivern helps facilitate that. Next up, Landorus with the Soft Sand. Enough speed for the Volcanion, and max attack Adamant almost, and we're running Rocks, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and U-Turn. As I said, he doesn't have the best Earthquake switch-ins, and then Stone Edge hits the Zapdos really hard, and then U-Turn hits the Go-Go Tennozel if you make the prediction. So just add Soft Sand to hit even harder with the Earthquake. Pretty simple. And Rocks, because Rocks are good, and make progress. Goldengo with the Shuka Berry, enough speed for the Volcanion as well. Pretty much max special attack and some, like, bulk. And we're running Nasty Plot, Stabs, Make It Rain, Shadow Ball, Recover again. The Shukabe is for the Baxcalibur because I believe his best way of hitting the Goldengo should be Earthquake. He might go for Crunch, but I feel like Earthquake's better because of the Arcanine plus Goldengo and Muck, right? So I feel like Earthquake's more likely, so I went with the Shuka. And if the Urshifu does come in, I can go into Valiant, so it's not the end of the world. And other than that, Make It Rain plus Shadow Ball hits his entire team pretty hard. And it's bulky, and we should be able to recover, so yeah. And then last time, Ringing Mark decided to give its debut as well because it's been week 3. And I like, you know, using all my mons. So Mach with the Black Sludge, Sticky Hold so that the Cycle cannot knock us off. Curse, Drain Punch, Poison Jab, and Ice Punch. The point for this set was if I Curse up, I felt like it was hard for him to kill me. Because, actually, I guess Choice Banded Wicked Blow would do a bunch, huh? I didn't think about this. This might not be my best work, to be honest, but now it's like I'm supposed to play soon, so I'll probably just keep this and just swap on the Urshifu and get chip on it that way, so that it's in range of, like, Flare Blitz, so I don't have to, like, click CC and weaken my Arcanine, I guess. Yeah, I guess that can work, and then I can just be Agility on the Arcanine. But if we do get it set up and he doesn't go Urshifu, we should be able to chunk the rest of the team. Of course, if the Clodsire is unaware, but I feel like the other good thing about Muck is even after a Curse, he's still faster than No Speed Clodsire, which is good, so we should be able to chunk it with Ice Punch. Maybe force Roost on it, or maybe get a Freeze, I don't know. And then Ice Punch also hits the Zapdos, and then I thought the Drain Punch should do enough to Scizor because he cannot, what do you call it? Scizor doesn't have recovery, right? So any damage on it should stick. And even if the Scizor comes in, I can swap out into the Noivern, was pretty much my thinking. Like, do some damage and then swap out. But, I don't know. I just wanted to use Muck because I hadn't used it in the first 2 weeks, so it's here. I think... I'm not even sure what would have been better over it. Probably Rotom with, like, Volt, Screams, and something. But we're taking Muck because why not, right? So, yeah, that's the team. And since I'm going to be live coming, I'm going to pause right here and I'll start it when I'm back. So, see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we're back. We're in the battle. And our opponent has brought a team of Urshifu, Baxcalibur, Zapdos, Volcanion, Cycle, Clodsire. So pretty much what we expected minus the Scizor. No Scizor means it's going to be tough for Arcanine to agility up. Maybe we can on the Cycle or the Zapdos, potentially. Those will be our setup targets now. I did make it agility, so we are faster than the Scarf for Shifu after an agility. And I changed Noivern to Infiltrator. Not sure what I lead here. I don't really plan a lead. What looks the best into this? I don't want to lead Valiant and reveal I'm not. I think I just lead Goldango here, actually. It seems pretty okay. So I think I'm gonna lead Goldango. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, perfect. I don't think this heat wave should do a lot, right? I'm a Goldango after all. But I'll have to be careful, because Goldango is my way of stopping the Baxcalibur. So do I scout for like Specs Heat Wave and go into Noivern? I can go into Lando. Go into Lando, see what he wants to do. U-turn? Okay. And comes the Baxcalibur. I'm gonna go back into Goldango. If he makes the read and clicks Earthquake, good on him. But yeah, I already started on the back foot. Maybe I should just click Shadow Ball. Oh, he does click the Earthquake. 40. Okay. Yeah, this is not a good start. Why did I do 40? That's crazy. Yeah, this is not a good start. Maybe I should just stayed in and clicked Earthquake, right? Yeah, because if this backs DDs now, I'll lose, right? I think. I don't know if that is banded damage. I'm not sure because I didn't calc. But yeah, if this DDs, we lose. So clear Amulet. Okay. Comes the Volcanion. I think I'm gonna get up my rocks. Oh. Oh, my Goldango is faster than the backs, which is a good thing. Because I switched that first, right? Yeah, okay. That's good to note. Now if this is Scarf, I think I have to risk it, right? I'm already behind. I don't want to swap again into Noivern. Or do I have to? No, Lando looks so good, so I'll just scout for the Scarf. He should go Zapdos, right? Fire Blast, okay. And that doesn't do a lot, and I can drop a Draco here. Right? Yeah, I've only switched around, I haven't done anything. But at least I've gotten some info, right? I know my Goldango is faster than Baxcalibur, which is good. So I can make it rain. I know Zapdos has U-turn. Also, Zapdos is static, okay. We know the Bax is clear Amulet, so it's probably Shard, if I had to guess. In comes the Cloudsire. Draco, it is Spadef. And I'm just gonna go into Lando now. I do want a Draco again just to see if it's unaware or not. But I think Lando and clicking rocks is the better play. We want to chip the Baxcalibur, right? And know if the Volcanion and Zapdos are boots or not. And then we can block the spin with Cycle. So because I know my Goldango is faster, my Lando is only a point slower. Do I want to U-turn here? Or do we expect Ice Shard? I'm just gonna U-turn, okay. Oh, he is DD. Yikes. This might be a 6-0, right? I have to bluff I'm Scarf, right? That's the only play. I guess next time I just Earthquake this. I don't know if it's in range. You turn to 27. Earthquake is base 150. Alright, I'm gonna play it like it's Scarf, so I'm gonna swap. Maybe I should have been Balloon Arcanine to cover this. Alright. Do I need to calc here? I'm just gonna... Oh, he just sharded. He's DD shard. Okay. Yeah, this is not going well at all. I'm just gonna Future Sight here, actually. How do I win? I need to get Arcanine in and Agility, right? That's my only win con at this point. The Clodsire is Chip. Oh, I don't kill the Urshifu yet. 38? That's crazy. DD, Earthquake, Shard, Glaive Rush? Flame. He's still slower. I'm confused. Okay. At least not a 6-0, right? Right, guys? Right? Shit, tail. Probably into Bax. Clodsire. Okay. I'm faster, right? I just Ice Punch this. $47. Physical. Oh, it's weakness policy. Trailblaze. Okay. Good agility. Oh, I can't agility here. Because he's gonna Shed Tail, right? Do I Head Smash? I think I Head Smash, right? Okay. Oh, I should have agility. Now, do we reveal the tech? Do we reveal the tech now? I think we do, right? We go into Valiant. U-turn, takes the helmet into Zapdos. Is that Specs? The heck? Oh, it's Scarf. I think agility here. Agility, and I'll hope thing hits, and then Moonblast. Moonblast should pick it up. Okay. Alright, Arcanine, come on, good boy, good boy. Actually, can I CC? Should I calc this? I don't want to calc. I'm gonna calc, right? I'll just calc to be sure. I don't really want to calc, but I'm not banded, but I am adamant. Baxcalibur 76, but the Landorus did, just to make sure, because the Lando with the U-turn did about 27. Okay. I guess the CC kills. Okay. Okay. Arcanine with the kill. That's 3 kills for the dog, right? In comes the Urshifu. Sorry, why is it dingy? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna CC this as well. Actually, maybe I have a better play because how much does Zapdos do to Arcanine? Because I have what, 120 HP? 47. Hold up. He's gonna CC or Sucker, right? Both of which the Valiant covers. And then I Moonblast. Oh, do I have to double then? But does Sucker kill? I don't know, I think I'm gonna CC. Does Sucker kill? From Urshifu Choice Band? It's a roll. If he is adamant, Choice Band. How much did the U-turn do? 11? That doesn't seem like Choice Band, right? Because Iron Valiant is not that weak. Oh. He is Choice Band. I think he is Choice Band. Unless, I mean, I didn't have proof. He's Choice Band. If he's Choice Band, he clicks Sucker. Oh no, wait, I die because of the drop. Do I have to double and head smash? I think I'm just gonna Moonblast. Wait, I'm not. So the problem is, he should go Zapdos here. And if I go Arcanine, then it's another 50-50, right? Because if I head smash into the Zapdos, I win. Well, if I hit, I win. But if he swaps on the Urshifu on the head smash, then he wins. I'm gonna Moonblast. Oh, double Scarf. Okay. So glad I didn't switch. So it comes down to head smash hitting? Right? Alright, Arcanine. One job, boy. Come on, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy. Yes! Let's go! Oh my god. Arcanine's the GOAT. Is that 4 kills? 4 kills? Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my god. I completely botched that start. I played too passive, scouting for stuff, but I think we pulled it back, right? So, I think that's like a good lesson, like, on not to give up, I guess? Like, to play to your outs, basically, on how to win. I definitely did not play that Bax well, and he made some really good predicts. and he called me on my safe switching. But at the same time, though, I was collecting information on his sets, which definitely helped. And like scouting for not giving up damage on the key mons definitely helped. And like buffing the scarf, I think, was the big one. Although I guess if he was Glaive Rush, Baxcalibur, he couldn't hit my Valiant anyway, which helps. Cool Cloudfire set though with the weakness policy. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think the big turn I think was the cycle knocking instead of clicking Shed Tail on the Arcanine, I want to say. Or that the Volcanion was slower than the Noivern at +1, which kind of... He basically just sacked it for no reason, I think. Right? I don't know. This is a crazy close game, so GG's to my opponent. He played really well. And we, win a close one. But yeah, here... Because this was slower, so I don't really get this Flame Charge. I mean, that definitely helped, like Volcanion being dead, and then this thing was a demon, but luckily this thing is so slow that it can't do anything. But yeah, this turn I think was really big, because if he Shed-Tailed, it could have been scary, but that's why I clicked Head Smash, right? Because I was like, if I Agility, but he Shed-Tails, then I lose him on anyway, or like have to switch, so I guess he was worried about the Noivern Draco still being free. So, yeah. I think we played the end game correct, though. Right? Like, we played to our out. I think either way would have come down to 50-50s. But I guess because he was double Scarf, for him it was now 50-50, but for me it was 50-50. I thought it was Bane did. Does Valiant really take like 11% from U-turn? That's crazy. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!